and welcome to Danielle Burnock, danielleburnock.com, and Love Yourself from Survive to Thrive, day 17 of Shelter in Place. I'm so excited I get to do lives again, and today I wanted to talk to you about fear. There's a lot of fear in our world right now with this pandemic going on, and so I want to talk to you about fear and something you can do about that fear, because it's going to come against you somewhere, somehow. I feel it. I'm not living a lot of fear because I am using this tool I want to share with you, but I feel it because the fear is out there with this pandemic going on and all the different reports. So when this whole thing started, I started making some audio recordings to share with you to help you not be afraid. And the reason that I did this is because I remembered back in 2008, that was during the housing crisis, we had moved out to Arizona. And that was sort of like a shelter in place with me then because we didn't know anyone in Arizona. And so I was in isolation to some extent. I didn't know anyone. And we moved out there. My husband had lost his job here in Michigan. We moved out there. He had gotten a job, and then we lost one family member, and then we lost another family member, and then we had other job issues that took place. And over the course of that time, I got a job, and then I left that job, and then there was a Christmas time where my husband and I were both unemployed. And here we were out in Arizona, unemployed, both of us, with no family around, and there was a lot of fear. And one of the things that I did at that time is I would sing a song. And I would sing this song to encourage myself and to self-soothe myself. But I sang it afraid. I was afraid and daring to believe this song. And it was the song, "Behold, God is my salvation." It goes, "Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and will not be afraid. For the Lord my God is my strength and my song. He also has become my salvation." And I would sing that over and over again. And it would sound very confident to be doing that. Like, oh, you're just so full of faith to be doing that. No, I was terrified, and I was singing it when I was afraid, because I was reaching for God to help me. I was daring to believe that God was going to help me by singing that, because part of it is I will trust, the lyrics, I will not be afraid. I was choosing that even though I was not feeling like I was trusting him very well. I was not feeling like I was not afraid, but I was aiming my faith toward him. I was reaching for him like a little kid reaches up to their parents and says, "Pick me up. Pick me up." And that's what I was doing with that song, is I was reaching to my God to help me and to calm my fears. And you know what? He did. And now it's 12 years later, and this all came back to me because I was singing that same song the other day, but I wasn't singing it afraid this time, because I had done the thing that I had created those audios for. I had created those audios to give away for people to feed their faith, to replace that fear with the faith. And I've been doing that for 12 years now, and it made that difference. Now when I sing that song, I'm not singing it afraid. I'm singing it with confidence, because I reprogrammed that in me. I've been through that walk with my God. He's changed how I feel. I trust him so much more than I did 12 years ago. And by feeding my faith is how I got there. And so I wanted to share that with you and ask you, where are you putting your faith? There's a lot of fear around us, and we can have our faith, not think of it as faith. We can be so afraid that what we're doing is we have our faith is in this virus or in the pandemic or in, the hospital people or whatever. But if we have our faith in God, then that's immovable. But it's not as simple as you just got to tell someone to do it. It's not We don't have faith on command. It doesn't work like that. But God doesn't demand that of us either. Just like our little children, when they're afraid, we don't demand anything of them. They come running to us and we just scoop them up in our arms and we comfort them. And that's what God would want of us. Just run to him and say, Daddy, Daddy, God, I'm afraid. Hold me. Hold me. And to help root that fear out of in there in the heart where it gets stuck like a burr on our clothes sometimes, we can feed our faith with words that God has said to us. And so I have those audios for you at my website, DanielleBurnock.com. I will put the link along with this video so you can click there. It's right on the homepage. You just go right down. There's 4 videos. Not videos, I keep saying videos, 4 audios that you can listen to. You click, they start immediately. You don't have to fill out a form or anything. You just start. One is for God's protection. The other one is for inner peace, for getting rid of fear, and about being healthy or getting healed. Maybe you're struggling with some symptoms, and I want to help with that also. And then there's another one I created after that where I put all of them together, and you can get that in your inbox and have that in your email to listen to anytime you want. And so I did this for you because I want you to not be afraid with the fear swirling around. It's like a tornado, that fear around us. And so because I love you, I'm that lady on the internet who says she loves you. I wanted to share that with you, how I got rid of that fear and how I recognized that from years ago when I sang that song, Afraid, and how I'm not singing it afraid anymore, and how I got there. And I want to help you because I love you. And so I will see you tomorrow.